All right, welcome to another episode of Straight Talk. We're still here in the Istanbul office of Property Turkey with Cameron Diggin, as always. And today we'll be talking about commercial real estate. Cam, I was walking around the office the other day and I was talking to the guys here at the advisory department, and they really told me that they're getting a lot of inquiries about commercial real estate in Istanbul. Yeah? So they actually wanted me to do a video about it. What is the deal with this commercial real estate? Is it really worth buying in Istanbul?
There is no straight answer. I can't say yes or no.
Okay.
But what I would like to say is this, and it is absolutely correct. We're getting more and more inquiries lately for commercial real estate.
Why?
Why? It's that citizenship thing. As you know, we've got citizenship by investment. So you invest $250,000, which is quite a fair chunk of money. So there are a lot of clients who never plan to move to Turkey and live in Turkey. So for them, it's purely an investment to get the citizenship and also to generate a decent income. So they're thinking along the lines of commercial real estate. So they're basically thinking, well, if I'm not going to go and settle in Turkey, so it's not going to be a home, then why should I buy residential? Shouldn't I buy commercial? So as such, there are a lot of inquiries.
Okay.
Now, my answer to this is this. Commercial real estate, especially in Istanbul, is only worth it if it's prime location and prime real estate. If it is not prime location, and if the real estate is not prime, not nice enough, then do not, thank you, then do not invest in commercial real estate. Simply because if you're not buying in prime location, if you're not buying an attractive piece of commercial property, your chances of attracting and retaining high caliber corporate tenants with good financial standing.
McDonald's, Burger King.
It could be those international brands or could be national, but financially viable, well-established companies. With the emphasis on corporate companies. If you're not at prime location and prime decent real estate, your chances of finding such clients, such tenants, are very, very low.
All right.
So, unless you position yourself into that type of real estate, do not buy commercial real estate.
Let me ask you this though. Maybe the motivation here could be that commercial real estate generally return higher rental yields compared to residential real estate. So if I'm an investor from, let's say, Pakistan, I would really think that, okay, I'm not going to go and live in Turkey, and I don't want to deal with tenants like families or, if I'm going to buy one bedroom, my tenant is likely to change every year or every 2 years. So I don't want to run after people. I just want to buy a commercial property, generate higher rental returns, and because it's a business, they're not going to move away next year. That would be my motivation. But doesn't that also require a significantly higher investment amount of money compared to residential real estate?
In my opinion, if you're investing anything less than $500,000, $500,000, do not look at commercial. If you are investing 100, 150, 200, or 250, which is the citizenship level, 250 up to $250,000, commercial real estate does not really make sense. Because in Istanbul, a good location and a decent piece of real estate, commercial real estate, that will attract corporate tenants, financially viable tenants, will cost a great deal more than $250,000. In fact, I would say that the starting price is no less than $500,000 for decent commercial real estate that will give you no headache, that will attract high caliber tenants who will pay on time and who are not going to give you headache in time.
Okay.
So that's really the starting point. Anything less than that, stick with residential.
Okay, very quickly, and lastly, let's talk about that, and I'm going to close the
Yeah.
show. What are the percentages? How
Okay.
much is the rental
Alright.
yield of a
Okay.
commercial real estate in Istanbul?
Commercial real estate delivering higher rental returns is not necessarily correct all across the board.
Okay.
It's not. It's a myth. The average rental return of commercial real estate is between 4 to 5% in Istanbul. That's the average.
Oh yeah.
Which is not very handsome, which is nothing to write home about. I know. However, with the right location, buying below market value, if you've carved yourself a good deal, which hopefully with our help our clients should be able to, otherwise we're not adding value, you can place yourself at 6, if not 7% per annum, even in the first year.
Yeah.
Now, to give you an example, I invested in a commercial unit in Maslak, as you know.
Would you want to say the name of the
project? I wouldn't like to say the
Okay.
name. It's on a main street in Maslak. It's a brand new commercial unit. I really like the location. I like the fact that it's directly street facing. It's got an extension in front whereby you can actually put a pergola. You can, you could use it as a small cafe, as a small restaurant, whatever use you put it to. It's got some excess space outside seating areas as well. So I really like it. I like the location. I like the layout and size of the shop. So I invested in it. The development within which the unit is located is not even finished yet.
Yeah.
We have 6 months or so to go for full completion, and I've got a tenant already.
Oh yeah.
A pharmacy.
Okay.
A pharmacy. It's a national, fair-sized company. A pharmacy who's willing to pay me an amount on a 10-year contract. 10-year contract,
rental contract,
whereby I can even include a clause within the contract to increase the rent by the rate of inflation.
Okay.
Now that's perfect. So each year I can increase it by the rate of inflation. I have the right to do that. And good contracts have that clause anyway in Turkey. It puts me at a percentage of just under 8% per annum for the first year.
Which is way above average.
For me, that's a very, very good rate of return.
Yeah.
I've got real estate in London that doesn't pay that. I've got quite a few real estate, residential and commercial, in various other parts of Turkey that even in their third year, they haven't caught up to 8%.
Yeah.
They generally catch up to 8% by year 4.
Okay.
This, in the first year, will give me just a hair short of 8%. So what I'm saying is, if you know what you're doing, if you plant your money carefully, you can actually get good returns on good rental returns on commercial real estate. But the same goes for residential real estate. So commercial real estate is not unique in that. Same goes for residential. But I think the bottom line to finish it off for commercial real estate is only invest in commercial real estate if it's prime location and a handsome piece of property. Otherwise, you'll end up with second, third grade tenants
who you have to run after them.
Or startup businesses. And statistically speaking, not just in Turkey, internationally,
all around the world,
internationally, 7, if not 8 out of 10 startups fail within the first 12 months. And guess what they do when they fail? They're not exactly going to tell you 3 months in advance, oh, you know, Aladdin, in 3 months' time, my business is about to fail. They're just going to throw the keys through the hole and run away.
Okay.
So if you don't want to find yourself in that boat, then do not invest in commercial.
Okay, we have to sum it up now. All right, this episode we talked about commercial real estate, and Cameron says that prime location, a corporate tenant, and really do your homework when you're investing into commercial real estate, and nothing less than $500,000. That's the starting point. All right, so hopefully we'll see you in the next episode.
Fantastic.